Hello there, fellow shooter. Harvey here, smoking the lovely pipe that PA Pipe Guy Mike sent me. Smokes like a dream, and in it a tobacco that Jason Givensroy sent me. Boswell's Pipe Pleasure. Fantastic aromatic, I gotta say. Another sleepless night, and this is take 3 of this video. Let's see if I can make it under 15 minutes. I will certainly hope so. So let's go to the subject in matter. I want to discuss three main ideas, and you may have guessed because of the title of this video, which is going to be probably along the lines of over drama in the YouTube Percentage community or something like that. That is related with the issues that have been around not only recently but for a while already. The first issue that I want to mention is the issue with the thumbs down, and it all comes down to a video that Jay posted months ago about how do you measure success in your channel and why people may get offended with that. So there are 2 things that I think are important to realize. First, numbers in YouTube, in the YouTube 5%er community, don't mean a lot. And let me explain you why. First, we are not too many. So if you come to YouTube to become a YouTube 5%er in the hope of becoming famous, that's kind of silly. The number of subscribers, the number of views that your video or your channel have, well, they don't say a lot. Now, with the issue of the thumbs down and thumbs up for that matter, I think there are 2 different things that people have to understand. The first one is that statistically speaking, they don't mean a lot. If your video has only, let's say, 30 views, not 50, not 100, not 1,000, but just 30, and you have 2 thumbs down, you have no idea what that happens, but that's almost statistically insignificant. You have no idea what drove those 2 people to say, "Oh, I'm thumbing this down." It might be harmless. It might be because they saw a dog and they don't like dogs. They might have seen, they might be very envious of a pipe, and they're like, "Oh, I'm thumb this down because, gosh, I wish to have that pipe. I was bidding for that pipe and this guy got it." You have no idea. It might not become, it not being driven by anger or jealousy in a bad sense. I mean, I remember thumbing down Jay's video about how do you measure success, because we were competing to upload the same video or the same topic, and he won. So I think I made that comment, and I read comments along the lines of, "I'm thumbing this down only because I'm so envious of that pipe," and that's fun. Also, when you are in a kind of a controversial issue, or perhaps a double negative kind of issue, like I'm sick, your thumbs down the fact that you are sick, not necessarily the video itself. So you have no idea what drives a person to thumbs it down. Now there is a different category there, and that's what I call trolls. Those are the people who actually enjoy annoying people with something like thumbs down, and that they have been long before YouTube 5%ers. They have been before YouTube, long before, and that's the sort of people who would enjoy annoying people doing something like that. Thinking about, like, and I will be guilty as charged of poking someone who doesn't like to be poked, or tickling someone who hates to be tickled. You keep doing it because it's fun to just do something harmless, and you tickle, like, stop, and you keep doing it. But think about it, if that person will say, like, "Okay, just do it anyway, I don't care," you'll stop, because it's not fun anymore. I think that's the same mentality that trolls have with something like thumbs down. If you will just ignore it, and not saying, "You know what, I don't care, I don't give a rat's ass about the, that's just showing that you are annoyed by it. If you just ignore it, people will just stop doing it because there is no consequence, there is no retribution in doing something like that. I would say, though, that instead of focusing in the number of subscribers and rate my videos, subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, whatever, we'll focus on what is really important. And for me, what is really important is stuff like this, not the pipe, but the relationship, the connection that I had with somebody that I have never met in person, that I haven't had the chance to sit down and shake hands. But that person took the time to buy this pipe, pack it in a box, and send it internationally to South Korea. This person took the time to do the same with some extra tobacco and extra things to send it for the Secret Santa. I value these far more. I value far more than the number of views, the number of subscribers, the number of thumbs down, the few comments that I have in a video that are thoughtful. I'm not saying those one like comments, which, I mean, if you're like that, it's your decision. But those comments that acknowledging what I'm saying and somehow creates this back and forth exchange of ideas, I think that's just fantastic. I wouldn't give that up. Furthermore, I will give up in a heartbeat the number of subscriptions and number of views and number of likes in a heartbeat to keep those connections. That's what for me really matters. The second point that I want to make is the illusion that I think some people have in the community that because we have this in common, we should get along. Or somehow because we're smoking a pipe, it makes us better, or somehow more thoughtful people than everyone else in the world. That somehow we're in a pedestal, that we are higher and above good and evil. We are not. Human nature plays a big role, and it always going to be like that. Thinking that because we have this in common, we have to get along is as unrealistic as to thinking because we should get along because we all wear shoes. It's just silly. Don't get me wrong, I would wish to have a society like that in which we get along because we understand the underlying connection that we all have. We are all human beings. That would be ideal, but that's not the case. So it's normal that we don't get along. It's normal as the community grows, smaller circles start to form. And it's normal that some people find other people annoying, and that's normal. What I do with some people that I find annoying or I just dislike, I just don't watch their videos. I unsub, and then that's the end of it. No harm done. You can keep doing whatever you want to do yourself, and that's fine. I can live with that. There is no harm for me, there is no harm for you. Furthermore, I would expect someone else to do exactly the same. If this person watch my videos just to thumb it down, well, they're wasting their time because I don't understand why they will waste their time doing that, because it doesn't affect me at all. It will be far better, more productive and easygoing just to keep on doing their thing. I'll keep doing my thing, and I'll have a smaller circle of friends, and they'll have their smaller circle of friends, and that's fine. But I do have a trouble, and troubles me, what I've seen, not with the name calling, because I agree that's laughable, but the fact that some people shows so poor judgment on their part. And with that I mean, when I hear someone saying something along the lines of, because they dislike a person, they say, okay, anyway, he is on their way to hell now. referring to a person that is suffering, that is ill, potentially die. That's not nice. That's not good. And that's what I think it's a real problem. The problem of showing that you do things out of emotion rather than thinking and taking your time to have that instinct on check. Because we all have those moments of poor judgment or anger or frustration, but we should keep it on check. We should try our best to do that. And we fail from time to time, and that's okay. We all have our moments, and that's okay. But I think it would be good if we would reflect a little bit before making a video and uploading a video saying something like that, or writing a comment like also I read that someone was a part of someone was happy because another person was ill or going through a hardship or their family suffering. What can someone possibly do here in YouTube to make someone think like that? It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I cannot comprehend such anger or frustration that someone may feel because of what? A comment, a video, it's just confusing for me. The last thing that I want to discuss is what will happen after someone leaves? What will happen after we all leave? For whatever reason it is. It might be because we grew tired of it. We don't find it anymore fun. We move to a place that the connection is really bad. We may have a legal problem. We may have a personal fight with someone. There are so many reasons. We die. There are so many reasons that had happened and will happen that will make a lot of people, if not all of us, just leave the YouTube 5% community. What's going to happen? Nothing. I miss, I wouldn't say a handful, but a lot of the YouTube 5% that I used to watch when I start in the YouTube 5% community. What happened? Nothing. New people will come in, people will leave, and that's normal. There are no institutions. There is no one person, not even one group, that if they leave, everyone is going to leave. Believe me, somebody will take our places. And that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that. So my suggestion to all is relax. What is the point to get stressed or angry or bothered or offended? None. Hope more than one will find, as I did, that the important thing about all of these are connections with other human beings. I'm sorry I couldn't make it shorter. And with this, I'll say goodbye. As always, my friends, puff away.